A fully fledged gaming smartphone goes up against probably the best all-rounder in 2020. This is the speed test between the ROG Phone 3 and the OnePlus 8 Pro. Both of them come paired with 12 gigs of LPDDR5 RAM and UFS storage, so we have UFS 3.1 on the ROG as opposed to UFS 3.0 on the OnePlus over here. We have the most important thing being the Snapdragon 865 Plus processing chip on the ROG Phone 3 as opposed to the Snapdragon 865 processing chip on the OnePlus 8 Pro. We have updated both softwares on both devices respectively. We have 144Hz on the ROG Phone and 120 on the OnePlus 8 Pro. I've dropped the brightness on the OnePlus because there is a bit of a screen flickering effect on the ROG Phone. We're going to be using OptiFlex on the ROG Phone 3, which kind of lets you open up apps faster and doesn't kill them in the background. We're also going to be using the wonderful X mode on the ROG as opposed to Game Space on the OnePlus. We're going to be disabling animations over here on both devices in order to test out raw performance. Round 1 is going to be all about boot, fingerprint, and face unlock. Round 2 will be all about initial opening of app speed, and round 3 will be all about RAM management. I'm going to be using my fingers over here, so to keep things accurate, we're going to pop GoPro footage to the bottom left hand corner. This is TechNick, and without further ado, let's go. We're going to start in round 1 with a simple boot to see which one can get into the actual device faster. 15 seconds on the ROG Phone as opposed to 16 on the OnePlus 8 Pro, getting the ROG Phone its first points in round 1. Now we're going into the phone to see which one can refresh the app icons faster. That point gets allocated to the ROG Phone once more, getting it its second point in round 1. Now testing the optical fingerprint sensors of both devices over here. The OnePlus 8 Pro was slightly faster over there. Second go around, the OnePlus 8 Pro faster again. And third go around, the OnePlus 8 Pro was quicker again. There were 3 ones for the OnePlus and 3 losses for the ROG Phone, making it 1 point instead of the 2 on the ROG Phone so far. When it comes to facial recognition, one of the times was too close to call, but otherwise the OnePlus 8 Pro was a little bit faster over there, closing off round 1 with 2 points apiece. Going into round 2 over here, we're testing out just raw opening of app speed. All apps have been closed in the background as I showed you guys. The OnePlus 8 Pro flipped to the selfie camera quicker, but both of them opened up the app pretty similarly, and the ROG Phone took the snap slightly faster than that of the OnePlus. Now each 1 point, now 2 points on the ROG Phone after opening up the Photos app slightly quicker. But going into the actual photo, the OnePlus opened up the photo quicker, but the ROG Phone loaded the entire page quicker, so no point was allocated over there. It was too close to call with calculator. And going into the phone app over here, once again too close to call on these wonderful Android 10 devices, both with Snapdragon 865. Remember, both running 7nm plus technology, though we have the overclocked 3.1 GHz chip being the Snapdragon 865 Plus processing chip on the ROG Phone 3. Now 2 points apiece so far after the OnePlus opened up internet speed check slightly faster. We're not checking out download upload speed, we're just checking out how long it takes to run the test. 22 seconds for the ROG Phone as opposed to 22.5 on the OnePlus, getting the ROG Phone its third point in round 2, now surpassing that of the 8 Pro. Now it's fourth point after opening up Spotify, and the next app that we're going to be going into is Photoshop Express, a photo editing app, and going into it, the ROG Phone 3 picks up its fifth point, now with a 3-point lead, now with a 4-point lead to the OnePlus 8 Pro after going into the photo slightly faster. Same into gallery, that wonderful UFS 3.1 storage came into play, and the ROG Phone 3 picked up its 7th point over there. Going into Adobe Rush, a video editing app, also by Adobe of course, the ROG Phone opened the app up faster. It was too close to call when going into the project. We're going to go ahead and export this 4K 25 frames per second clip, compress it down to 1080p and match the frame rate of 25 frames per second. UFS 3.1 on the ROG Phone, UFS 3.0 on the OnePlus 8 Pro. So the ROG Phone should win, but no, 15 seconds on the OnePlus as opposed to 17 seconds on the ROG Phone 3. Very disappointing there for the ROG Phone, but the OnePlus picks up its third point over there. Now just with a 5-point lead, the ROG Phone as opposed to the OnePlus 8 Pro's 3 points and 9 points now 10 points on the ROG Phone 3 after opening up Astral and turning it on faster than that of the OnePlus 8 Pro. We need Astral VPN to open up apps such as Facebook over here, which the ROG Phone 3 opened up quicker than the OnePlus 8 Pro, now with 11 points as opposed to the 3 on the OnePlus, now 12 points after opening up Instagram. I didn't think that the ROG Phone would be doing so well here, but with Twitter, the OnePlus 8 Pro opened that one up quicker. Going into YouTube over here, let's see which one will load the page quicker. The ROG Phone opened it up and loaded the page quicker, now getting 13 points, 9 points ahead of the OnePlus. Very impressive over here. Going into my actual profile, now officially 10 points ahead of the OnePlus 8 Pro since it did that quicker. And going into a video, loaded the whole page and started playing the video quicker as well, getting it its 15th point in round 2. Next app that we have over here is going to be Netflix. Let's see which one can open that up quicker and go into my profile faster as well. The ROG Phone 3 opens it up quicker like I thought that it would, and going into my profile profile, once again, the ROG phone picks up its 17th points as opposed to 4 on the OnePlus 8 Pro. This is really insane. I didn't think it would be such an improvement as opposed to the vanilla Snapdragon 865 processing chip. Going into Chrome, the ROG phone opened that up quicker, and going into Subway Surfers, our first game of 4, the ROG Phone 3 once again opened that up quicker as well with its incredible X mode performance. Going into our next gaming app over here, which indeed will be flip diving after we close up Subway Surfers over here. We're going to close it up and go into flip diving to see which one can open up our second game slightly faster. Going into flip diving, let's see which one can do it. And the OnePlus actually takes that 1/5 point now for the OnePlus in round 2 as opposed to 19 points on the ROG Phone 3. And going into our second last game, second last app of the 20 over here, the OnePlus 8 Pro opened up Temple Run 2 quicker, so it opened up 2 games faster than the gaming-centric Asus ROG Phone 3. Going into our last and final app of the 20, last game over here as well, heaviest hitting loading game, PUBG Mobile, 15 seconds on the ROG Phone, 17 on the OnePlus. The ROG Phone hit that 20-point mark as opposed to 6 on the OnePlus, closing off round 2 over there. Round 3 is all about RAM management. I've sped things up, as you can see bottom right hand corner. We have 12 gigs of RAM on both devices, LPDDR5 RAM on both devices. If both of them keep the app open, no points are allocated. If both of them kill it, no points are allocated, and that is why no points have been allocated. They're both keeping all the apps open pretty well in a great fashion over here, unlike a Xiaomi device which pretty much kills every single app in the background. As you can see, YouTube stayed open over there, Netflix open on both, Chrome open on both, and all our 4 games over here should remain open as per previous speed tests on my channel, and they do. So 0 points for both phones in round 3 when it comes to RAM management. Total score 22 for the ROG Phone 3 as opposed to 8 for the OnePlus 8 Pro. 6 points when it comes to just raw speed on the OnePlus as opposed to 20 points on the ROG Phone 3 when it comes to raw speed in round 2. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed watching this video as much as I did making it. This is TechNick, and I'll see you in the next one.